Good morning, PHS. Thanks for joining us for our Before Break broadcast.
We hope this news broadcast brings you some holiday cheer.
But first, a sports recap. Caleb Drain and Briar Erskine bring you a review of our fall sports season.
Welcome to PHS Sports.
To begin, we're going to start with a recap of all fall sports.
The football team ended 1-8 on a rebuilding year. The team lost its final game to school rival Bayfield, who went on to win the 2A state championship with an undefeated season.
The volleyball girls made it to state after two hard-fought battles. The girls sadly lost.
The boys soccer team tragically came to a depressing close in the snow. It was all or nothing in the quarterfinals, but the boys finished 17-1.
The golf team had a good year overall as a rebuilding year. Owen Severs had succeeded in going to state. He has scored 101 on the first day and 100 on the second day.
The cross-country team had a very successful season, with the girls team taking second place at regionals and the boys taking third. And both of the girls and the boys sent 7 runners to the state race.
As fall sports came to a depressing close for all teams, winter sports started for the epic 5-month battle.
On the 18th and 19th, the boys wrestling team will be in Grand Junction competing in the Warrior Classic, a tournament consisting of 5 states.
On the 18th, the boys and girls basketball team will also be traveling to Del Norte to play the Tigers. Also on January 2nd, the boys basketball team will be hosting the Bloomfield Bobcats. And on the 5th, the girls varsity will be playing in Pagosa against Durango, while the boys varsity plays in Durango. And lastly, we would like to give a special congratulations to the cheer team who placed top 5 at state. And that concludes PHS Sports. Thanks for watching.
All right, folks, so the rule of thirds applies even to Alan here. So guys, I really want to talk to you about how you're going to use the rule of thirds in your sports segment next week, okay?
What's that smell?
Was that Darcy?
She's rank.
Did you eat tacos for lunch?
No. Why?
Something just kind of smells like beef and cheese.
Babe, you stink. Go take a shower.
Fresh as a daisy.
I know that PSA isn't necessarily supporting the use of Axe body spray, but some of our athletes certainly worked up a sweat this season.
Speaking of season, Jessica, have you seen the weather outside?
From what I understand, it has something to do with the El Nino.
Well, why don't we have Braden Schoblom, Adolfo Valenzuela, and our very own weather girl, Rain Lamoureux, to tell us all about it.
Hi,
Hi, my name's Rain Lamoureux, and this week, it's going to snow.
El Nino is an ocean and atmospheric anomaly off the coast of South America. As you can see in this image, we have red being warm ocean water, yellow being medium, and then cold ocean water in blue. What happens during El Nino is a pool of warm water accumulates off the coast of South America, and that disrupts the trade winds. The trade winds generally blow this direction, and so when that's disrupted, then the jet stream and also the amount of moisture in the atmosphere in our location can change, bringing more moisture to oftentimes the United States. So what you can expect this season from El Nino, this winter season, is the most horrific storms you've ever seen. El Nino, when it gets started to our cold mountain range, is going to just condense and create this blizzard that you've never seen before. You should definitely make sure you have plenty of firewood. If you haven't started yet, it's too late. You're in trouble. So make sure your vehicle is retrofitted for snowplows. In case you need to get out, you need to make sure those Hyundais and Geo Metros and Priuses can accommodate this snowstorm.
It all seemed so inconsequential at the time.
We were just having a little fun.
We needed the reprieve.
We'd all been working so hard lately.
I didn't want to think about work or school.
I just wanted to forget the stress for a little while.
The party was a blast.
The thought didn't even cross my mind as we left.
Didn't even cross my mind.
I thought it was just an exaggeration.
Just an exaggeration.
Just an exaggeration.
I felt a little tipsy, but
I felt a little tipsy.
It wasn't a big deal.
It wasn't a big deal.
it is a big deal.
Did you know that Andrew Siersansky wrote that original PSA and Olivia Reinhardt filmed and edited it for a scholarship contest?
Let's hope she wins.
Hey Gus,
Yes, Jess?
do you think our student body really knows what PHTV is all about?
Other than a real good time with fancy computers? Probably not.
Well, our entertainment team, led by Andrew Siersansky and Olivia Reinhardt, are going to set the record straight.
My favorite video from the last broadcast was Blake's spoof on books in the libraries. I thought it was excellent.
The sports video was probably my favorite one because it kind of reached out to a big portion of our school since there's so many athletic people.
Oh, my least favorite was for sure that nerdy one. That was awful.
My favorite video from the broadcast was probably the White and Nerdy music video.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I liked the Microwave Moms, and I liked the book one.
If I could make a suggestion, would be balance the sound out, have it a little more consistent all the way through.
I would say high quality videos is like a lot of planning and a lot of effort, which means you should be busy every day in class.
For example, in like Microwave Moms and whatnot, that they need to get a better storyline before they start filming. I think the PHTV broadcasts are pretty fun to watch. They're kind of interesting to sit in advisory and watch. So.
We sit there and watch videos. It's kind of hard not to enjoy.
I think the PHTV class is a great opportunity for you as students to use your creativity and learn video and video editing skills.
I think the class is awesome. I think it's a really good opportunity for kids to learn how to use different types of technology and also incorporate their artistic, views.
I don't know. I don't think it gives much educational value really. I feel like it's kind of more of a fun class.
The students at PHTV, I assume, spend a short amount of time getting videos, but I know there's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes into creating special effects and just editing things.
All the time? Well, you guys probably have fun all the time.
mess around. I think you film when you want to, but it's kind of like a whimsical thing.
Making videos is really time consuming, trying to splice together different clips and trying to get all the audio to match. I've done a whole lot of it, but I know it's there's a lot more to it than what comes across in it.
The process behind creating videos involves a great idea, a lot of filming, and even more editing.
And then the editing process begins. We cut things down, we splice things together, we splice clips together, we add transitions, we add effects, we add text, and then I review it with them, give them a few critiques, and then we export it into a movie file so that you, the viewers, can enjoy it. I appreciate critique. I think it's part of human nature to have an opinion. Everyone has one. Some of them are more informed than others. Of course, I love it when people critique something and they have enjoyed, a PHTV broadcast, but that's not why we do the broadcast. We do the broadcast so that we get experience.
A lot of times, students will like it, different segments, and, they'll come up to you and say, that, video was really funny, or, I didn't get that video at all.
Time is a factor. Like, you can't film or do certain stuff at certain times of the day. It has to be specific. And if it's not specific, you have to then do it on your own time.
That it's not a blow-off course. I think that people really do think that PHTV, because it's an elective, is something that they can skip, or something that they, don't have to put in any kind of, hard work into.
A lot of the students think that this is kind of just a class where you just kind of sit around and do nothing, but the majority of us are actually working hard, making shot lists, editing video, going out there, shooting film, for things that are important to them.
I think that the course is important, and I think that our district feels that 21st century skills, that technology is important to be able to understand and to harness, but I don't think that, we get enough credit.
I've heard people compliment PHTV quite a bit, but then I hear people saying that, I'm going to take this class because all they do is screw around.
I think PHTV gets too little credit because nobody sees what we do.
What's your favorite thing to eat over the winter holiday, Gus?
Turkish delight.
Well, Blake Irons and his team are going to show you how to make one of their favorite holiday desserts.
Happy holidays, PHS. Let's take a break from our normal news stories. I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite holiday desserts, Bananas Foster. You will need 2 tablespoons butter, 1 tablespoon banana liqueur, 1/4 teaspoon allspice, 1/2 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/2 teaspoon orange zest, 1/4 cup dark brown sugar, and 1/4 cup dark brown. And of course, you can't have Bananas Foster without banana. You will need to cut 2 bananas lengthwise. Unripe bananas are best, and you can do this before or after you peel it. It really does not matter. I prefer to peel them beforehand.
Marshmallows, they're hung up in the trees and line the bulbs all fill the streets just like a scene from a snow globe. So baby, let's go take a stroll down to Candy Cane.
And now, you're ready for the skillet. First, you're going to want to melt the butter on low heat. Next, you're going to want to add the brown sugar. You're going to want to let it fully dissolve, and you can wait until it's partially dissolved to add in the allspice and the nutmeg. It's up to you.
From your head to mistletoe, oh, there's no road
Now I'm going to add the banana liqueur. We are going to add the bananas and cook them for 1 minute on each side.
Just a couple licks from the minty sugar stick, and everything turns wintergreen. On Candy Cane Lane, 1 block from Gumdrop Street.
Alright, that's been long enough. We're going to want to move these to a plate. Oh, those look amazing. Alright. Now, you're going to add the rum to the sauce. Carefully. And if the sauce is hot enough, it should ignite on its own. If not, use a stick flame to light it. Now you're ready to put it in the oven to caramelize it for a couple of minutes. Put it in the oven at 350 for about 2 minutes. Oh yeah, that's looking real good.
Merry friggin' Christmas!
Now you're going to cut the bananas in half. And then get a bowl of your favorite ice cream. I already have some vanilla here. Put the bananas over the ice cream. Now, I'm going to take the sauce that we made and drizzle it over your bananas and ice cream. And last of all, you are going to garnish with a little bit of orange zest. Now you're ready to enjoy a great holiday dessert. Happy holidays, everybody.
Yikes, I knew freshman hallway was a gauntlet, but I never knew it was this lethal. Who can save us from certain death?
Santa.
Santa?
Gus, this is our story. You know, the one determining if Santa Claus is real or not?
Well, let's watch it and find out what some of the students and staff think about this quandary.
You better watch out. You better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list and checking it twice.
Do I believe in Santa Claus? Of course.
Santa Claus, I prefer St. Nicholas, but yes, of course I do.
Yes, I do.
I absolutely do.
Well, you see, that's kind of a trick question because, well, I am Santa Claus.
I do not believe in St. Nicholas.
No, I don't believe in Santa Claus.
As a real person, no.
I don't know how I feel about Santa.
I'm a more empirical, quantifiable type person than just trying to quantify.
I think he was around 4 years old, 3 years old.
At the ripe age of probably 7 years old.
Probably around first grade or so.
Poor misguided folks. They missed the whole point.
More specifically, I believe in the spirit of Christmas. Not the fact that there's an actual man behind it. There could be not. The truth is, we'll never know.
The spirit of Christmas, the spirit of giving.
I do believe in the spirit of Christmas and the importance of giving.
Yeah, why wouldn't they? He's real.
You know, I think it's just a fun little story thing to have.
Honestly, Santa Claus is a creeper, man.
Well, that's all we have for you today, PHS. Have a wonderful break.
And a very happy holiday from all of us at PHTV.